Salem is dying of heat. It is a very hot day. I have been in America for a few weeks now, and I've been living off takeout food basically. So this will be the very first time that I actually go and sit down at a restaurant. And obviously, I always knew that this is where I wanted to go. We're at the Cheesecake Factory. Salem has never been to the Cheesecake Factory, so this will be interesting. It's also probably about 20 seconds away from collapsing, so I think we need to go inside. This is gonna be the first time that I actually go to a restaurant ever since I moved to America. I wanted to share this with you guys. It's so hot, bless him. Because Salem does not do well unless he's in a cage. Which, how do you, oh, wait, we're getting there. I had it for a second. Yes. I hope this, once we unwrap him inside, that he's still gonna be alive and breathing and not melted into a popsicle. This is, I was going to the Cheesecake Factory as an official American resident. Me trying really hard to not get kicked out, get my green card revoked. Let's go. And we're officially at the Cheesecake Factory. It's been so long since I've sat down at a restaurant to like have a meal that it doesn't even feel normal. It is very hot though. So here we've got the menu, or as they call it, the Bible of cheesecake. It's got a little thing saying Skinnylicious. That is not what I came here for. I already got a Diet Coke. This is like the greatest thing about restaurants in America is as soon as you arrive, they give you the drinks. As soon as you're done with eating, they take away the plates. It's very efficient. It's extremely hot because I'm sitting outside because of Salem. If you bring a furry baby into the Cheesecake Factory, I think the only option you have is to sit outside. It's hot, but he's doing okay. I've got the baby stroller here, so if he wants, he can just chill in here. Salem, should we have a look at the menu? We'll try to find a non-poisoning item for you. Immediately, cocktails. What do you think? Do you want a margarita? Do you want a peach Bellini? A factory peach Bellini? Honestly, you'd probably have a great time. It's gonna take a long time to go through the whole menu. This could be a New York Times best-selling book. Wow. Immediately a photo of the cheesecake. As I was talking about the efficiency of restaurants in America, this just dropped at the table. It feels a little bit weird to be sitting at a restaurant. Is this even my first time sitting at a restaurant since the whole pandemic? Possibly. Is it? I don't know what cheesecake this is, but I am getting that. I'm gonna get a starter, a main, and a dessert. I want to get like a full restaurant experience, because whenever you get stuff from like takeout, like food delivery, which is literally all I've been eating for the past weeks, I don't really get starters, I don't really get mains, just get random stuff. I want a structured meal. I have Virgo placements, please. Salem just knocked over the bread with his paws, and I'm still gonna eat it. Oh my god, this is all starters? Specialities? How come is there 6 pages for specialities? Oh my god, 6 pages for cheesecake. Let's go back to chapter 1. Starters. The Korean fried cauliflower is speaking to me. It's crispy cauliflower tossed with sweet and spicy sauce with toasted sesame seeds and green onion. But also, I kind of want fried chicken because fried chicken is my favorite food of all time. So I kind of want taquitos as well. What if I have both? How big are the portions here? I have no recollection. I'm gonna have both. I'm gonna get the Korean fried cauliflower and the chicken taquitos. And I am not going to look at 1, the price, 2, the calories. I do not care. I do not see it. It does not exist. What's the difference between a starter and an appetizer? Anything's an appetizer if you're hungry enough. They have lunch specials, glam burgers. I don't feel like a hamburger. Wait, they have orange chicken? I didn't even know they made it. Steak, seafood. Everything sounds really good, to be honest. It's a lot. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna have a bite of this whole loaf of bread. I'm joking. Wow, that is warm. This is like the greatest bread. That tastes like oatmeal bread. It's incredible. Okay, I think I need to order because they're like, we want to take away the books, the Bibles away from you. This is so difficult. For me, it's between the pasta da Vinci or the Louisiana chicken pasta. I'm gonna get 2 starters.
Okay.
Could I get the Korean fried cauliflower and the chicken taquitos as well?
taquitos.
Yes, please. For a main, I'm gonna get the pasta da Vinci. Thank you. Now onto the bread. Now onto serious business. It's so hot here, the butter is like melted. So there's two types of bread. There's this oat one and there's a white one. Kind of like a sourdough, I think. This is so good. It's the best part of coming to a restaurant. It's this. And I'm gonna need a whole lot more butter than this. Why is butter white in America? That is the thing that, one of the questions that keeps me up at night. Why is butter white? Why does it look like whipped cream? Sorry, Salem. Whoa. Salem, say hi. Coming to public spaces with Salem is like going to a public space with like Justin Bieber, Jennifer Aniston. It really is, it's quite the process. I'm gonna give him the tiniest little amount of bread. Please don't call social services on me. Like that, a tiny little bite. I don't think he's ever had bread before. It's like his first time. Try it. Butter? No? How do you not like it? Butter's amazing. I love how I'm like eating bread and drinking water, like this is the medieval times. I'm gonna say something controversial yet brave. The reason why I don't eat bread too often is sometimes bread, when it's really crusty, kind of hurts my mouth, and then I have to go through like recovery. It's a tough life that I live. A lot of struggles. This butter is so good. Salem, how could you not like this? I don't understand. I have to pace myself because I ordered 2 starters, 1 pasta main, and they gave me the option between the dinner portion size for the pasta or the lunch. I picked lunch because honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared of what the dinner portion is. Do I ever want to find out? Okay, this is my last piece of bread. Well, maybe. Me polishing the bread. Wait, I just remembered that in America you get free refills. Turns out I don't have to pace myself for the drinking. Call me SpongeBob. I'll be soaking all this up. I will check in with you guys when the starters arrive, which is hopefully soon. Thank you. Thanks so much. So the cauliflower is here. I'm going to show you everything in just a second. Are these plastic straws? That's illegal. I haven't seen one of these in like 5 years. Plastic straw. Okay, the taquitos are coming from Mexico apparently. Crossing the border right now. That was funny. Yes, it's coming. Okay, act normal. Act like I haven't been thinking about these taquitos for 2 months. I think it went to another table. I kind of wish they had chopsticks for the cauliflower. That's the only thing. Okay, I'm just gonna start with this because this is gonna take a while. The moment I start with this, they're gonna bring my taquitos. So this is the first starter that I got, which is Korean fried cauliflower. So it's basically like Korean fried chicken, but it's cauliflower instead. That looks like incredible. And it comes with literally the largest dip that I've ever seen. Like, this is not a dip. This is bigger than Salem's drinking bowl. Sorry, Salem. It's crispy, saucy. It's got like spring onions on top, sesame seeds. It looks really good. It doesn't come with chopsticks, so don't call me culturally insensitive. Blame the Cheesecake Factory. This is so good. It's very soft. Wow. I don't want to say this is superior to Korean fried chicken, but it kind of is. Like, it's so good. This is 100 out of 10. And this sauce, it's like a mayo, but it's got like some spice to it. It's got these little bits of something. Thank you. I got so nervous. I was biting the biggest piece of cauliflower and I bit my lip accidentally. This is so good. So my taquitos are here as well. Whenever I start talking to you guys, like to the video, it gets really quiet and suddenly everyone can hear me narrating my eating experience. The cauliflower is a little bit soft, so it is difficult to eat, but it's not impossible. You just have to be a little bit careful. I also ordered something for Salem. I ordered a little bit of steak with no seasoning, no like oil or anything, just a tiny little bit. So I should be bringing that in a second. This is so good. I'm so happy that I'm finally sitting at a restaurant and Salem is here. In my head, when I was thinking of moving to America, I was like manifesting this moment right now. Imagining me sitting at the Cheesecake Factory, making a video, and Salem is here, so we've done it. In the bottom, it's just like fried bits, like really mushy, so it's not as enjoyable. They definitely put the best cauliflower pieces on top. Wait, is this one chicken? Sorry, vegans. Oops! The bottom is basically just sugar bits. This is like the biggest piece. It's like 3 cauliflower heads, deep fried. Oh no, I lost one of them. So good. I'm getting so full already. I have like a whole pasta arriving soon. But one thing about coming to restaurants in America is they offer for you to bring home whatever is left over. In Europe, first of all, they don't give you portions big enough that you'd want to take it home. Usually it's like, it's not a small portion, but it's just enough that you eat it at the restaurant. Second of all, I've never been offered to take anything home, ever. I mean, this is the last bite. No wait, this is the last bite now. That's how good this is. I would say this is one of the best starters ever, period. This is the chicken taquitos. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. I need to pace myself here. Coming to the Cheesecake Factory, you have to prepare to it like you're entering a competitive eating, especially if you want to try many things on the menu. I feel like I just offended everyone here. I don't think I've ever eaten a taquito that wasn't from 7-Eleven. Sorry. That's really good. It's definitely not as sweet as the cauliflower. It's very like wet. There's a lot of salsa. There's salsa in the bottom, salsa on top, and then it's very, I almost taste like chicken and salsa in the center. But still crispy, you heard it. It's good. I would say this is like a solid 6 out of 10. I liked it, but for me, the Korean cauliflower, this is on a complete different level. This would be perfect for me to wrap this up, take it home, and then, you know, dinner. The cauliflower wouldn't be so great to take home because can you even take home the dip? I don't think so. I'm just gonna have a few more bits of the cauliflower. This is incredible.
Still a lot, right?
Thank you. Wow.
Imagine the dinner.
That's crazy. I'm so full. Like, I need to drink this water. I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm literally so full and it's just arrived. I'm not gonna lie, I am embarrassed right now. I hyped myself up for so long to come here, and now that I'm here, I'm like... I'm so full. Like, I literally had a bit of cauliflower and bread and I'm done. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna feed Salem for now because I physically cannot even look at the pasta. My stomach is exploding. Actually, not even my stomach. My whole body feels like exploding right now. So I'm gonna set this aside for now, and I'm gonna feed Salem. This is what Salem is getting. It's basically just 3 little pieces of steak. 3-second rule, Salem. For dogs, you have to multiply it by 7. For it's actually 21-second rule. This is perfect. It's exactly how I would like to eat it. Me playing Cooking Mama at the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, this is, oh, it smells so good. Salem, can I just have like a tiny little bite of it? Suddenly, my appetite is back. Salem, let's have some steak, yeah? Just a tiny little bit. Oh, it's so good. He loves sitting at the table and eating at the table like a human. He's like, yes, I love the Cheesecake Factory. He's like, these portions are not adding up for dogs though. He's like, keep it coming. Don't slow down. This is unseasoned, unsalted, on everything, so don't even worry. It's also really well cooked. I think this is possibly the happiest day of his life. Okay, so that was it. This one, we're gonna bring it home. There's one more. In true Cheesecake Factory, it's not a portion if you don't bring it home. I'm gonna have a sip of Diet Coke and I'm gonna venture into the main. What was the name of this pasta? Picasso, Da Vinci. Are they all the same person? So this is the Mona Lisa pasta. It's basically chicken, mushrooms, onions, and penne pasta, and a white creamy sauce. Honestly, I mostly got it for this sauce because this white sauces here just hit different. I'm gonna try to eat as much as I can here, and then I'm just gonna bring everything home with me because competitive eating is not one of my skills, so it's a great start. Wow, it's incredible. It's very like sweet. I don't know if it's the onions or whatever it is, but I'm gonna mix it. I kind of want that sauce to coat just everything. It's a little bit dry and then saucy in other places. I'm gonna get a bite of the mushrooms, the chicken, everything in one. It's pretty good. It's really good actually. There's a lot of like caramelized onions in it, and it kind of adds like a sweetness to it. So on my first bite it was like, this is really sweet because I didn't realize it was the onions. Once you mix with the sauce and all the spices and the chicken, it's like perfectly sweet, perfectly savory at the same time. It's just, what can I say, it's perfect. If this is the lunch portion, I don't want to know what the dinner one is. What do they serve it with? A shovel? A pitchfork? Is that what we're gonna eat the pasta with? The only thing that doesn't add a lot of flavor is the chicken. The mushrooms and the pasta would be enough with this sauce. Honestly, just the sauce alone, I would drink it from a glass. It's pretty good. I just wish I was hungrier. I'm really fighting for my life here. Salem is fighting for his life, but he's fighting the heat, he's fighting the urge to grab the other piece of steak, the thirst, he's fighting a lot of things. He's fighting more demons than me, and I'm fighting a whole lot of demons at all times. Overall, I would say this was like a solid 8 out of 10. Honestly, could have dealt without the chicken, that's basically it, but it was really good. The taquitos was the only thing that it was okay. Both this and the cauliflower is incredible. The cauliflower for me, I have to be honest, I don't know what to do now because I do want to finish this, but also I kind of want cheesecake. Maybe I'm just gonna get this wrapped up to bring it home. They're gonna be like, why would you order 2 starters if you can't even eat our children's portion of pasta? And honestly, I guess I was hyping myself up too much. I really was excited about it, and I was blinded. I was overly confident. This is so good, I really want to finish the whole thing. Like, this should be a happy experience. Why am I fighting for my life? I'm like sweat and tears mixing with the sauce. Correct me if I'm wrong, but even for like American people, the Cheesecake Factory is like on the bigger side of portions, right? Please let me know in the comments, I don't know. I didn't even finish the cauliflower. Look, this is how much that's left. All the sauce is still there as well. I ate 1 taquito out of 4. Even the bread, it's like I had 2 pieces of bread, not even fully. I also didn't have breakfast. I was fully prepared for this, for the eating experience that this is gonna be, and now I'm like, I need a nap. Wait, I didn't even realize, but the lady already dropped this. She knew damn well that I wasn't gonna eat this. I'm like, I hadn't even started the main and the lady already dropped the takeout boxes. That's when you know. They were probably looking at me like, this is awkward. They're like, oh, we're used to it. We have Europeans here all the time. We know the procedure. They're like, code 301, European in the house, and then they just bring 6 takeout boxes and plastic bags. I guess we're gonna put this in a box. This is so interesting. So you put it in the box yourself? I don't know how to do this. I just scoop it up with my fork. This is wild. Sometimes there's things about America that I'm like if I told my mom that this is what you do at a restaurant, they bring out a box, they leave it on the table for you to fill it up yourself, DIY style. My parents would be horrified at this. If my dad was here, I would love to see his reaction to this. They would be mortified. But I'm not complaining. I'm gonna need a bigger box, if anything. I truly am playing Cooking Mama at the Cheesecake Factory. I came for a mukbang. I stayed for Cooking Mama. Honestly, this is really handy because I don't feel bad that I couldn't finish everything because I get to bring it home with me. It takes a lot of the weight off my shoulders right now in this very moment. That was too good. I loved it. The chefs are like, oh, you don't like my food? Pack it yourself. Oh, you don't like it? Oh. I mean, this one is basically just saucy bits in the bottom. And I'm also gonna pick a cheesecake to bring home. I'm getting the cheesecake to go. As soon as I got up, I'm like, I could have finished a little bit more of the pasta, to be honest. A pineapple upside down cheesecake? Didn't know we had that kind of technology. What is this? NASA? I really want to get the Dulce de leche, even though it's the most boring one. The chocolate ones look incredible, but I really love Dulce de leche. It's like my favorite flavor in anything sweet. We'll see. He's so done with me. He's like, why couldn't I just stay home? Could we get one of the caramel apple and one of the dulce de leche cheesecake? Sorry, just a slice, not the whole cheesecake. Thank you so much.
It is our pleasure.
Suddenly I need a nap. Not suddenly, I've been needing a nap since that plate of pasta was placed 3 inches away from my face. Did you enjoy your stay? Oh no, I think I just ruined the cheese. Oh wait, oh my god, I ruined the cheesecake. No, no. These were expensive, by the way. They were $20. With tips, it was like $26 or something. It looks good though. I will eat it. Should I eat it in the car already? Like, I'm so full, but like when I look at it, I'm like, suddenly I've got space. Suddenly the laws of thermodynamics, physics, I don't know, they're out of the window because I've got extra space in my stomach. I know this was supposed to be just going to the Cheesecake Factory, but I really want to try the cheesecake, but I need a coffee first. I gotta put me first. Like, I need a coffee so I can enjoy the cheesecake because I'm not even that full. I'm just like, I just saw too many foods. It was just the visuals of the Cheesecake Factory. By the way, I'm already at the parking lot, so before everyone's gonna be like, I'm killing Salem for him sitting on me, there's no traffic here. Look, I'm gonna drive literally so slow. So slow with two hands on the wheels. We're at Starbucks. Can you please show? Because otherwise people are gonna cancel me. Starbucks is right here. We're just pulling up there. I think people are gonna cancel me. I can't carry Salem. I haven't thought what I want yet, because what's going to Starbucks if you're not gonna make the life of a barista literal hell? Everyone who goes to Starbucks, I've seen you do it. I want something with like brown sugar.
Hello there. Thank you for choosing our stop.
Could I get one nitro cold brew, the smallest one, with one of brown sugar? And then one cold foam, the standard one.
Anything else?
No, that's everything. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
30,000? I'm gonna like beat this joke to death. The lady in front has a bedazzled license plate and a little pin that says VIP next to it. Michelle Obama. Who else? I love how I was saying that I ate way too much, and then I'm like, oh, with white mocha, brown sugar, cold foam. Yeah. Jennifer Aniston. I'm telling you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, so I'm gonna park right here before everyone is like, you can't drive with Salem on your lap. Oh. That was it. Did something illegal for 10 seconds. Wow. So here's my coffee. This is a nitro cold brew with brown sugar and white mocha syrup with the cold foam on top. It's really good, except when they don't mix it and the white chocolate says in the bottom. This literally tastes like ice cream. I got a chunk of something. Hope it's not barista snot and it's just white chocolate mocha syrup. So now that we had a sip of coffee, I've got two different cheesecakes. This is the one that I actually wanted, which is... Oh wait, I'm gonna save this one for last because this is gonna be my favorite one. This is the caramel apple one. I usually don't like apple things, but the other day I got Wendy's delivered and I bought a Wendy's apple pie pastry. That's probably not the official name of it. So this is the apple one. Comes with whipped cream on the side, which surprisingly didn't melt. It's got like apple pieces on here. I have never had a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory that isn't the official one. That's basically like apple pie though. Immediately no. With the whipped cream, maybe. Just the apple. That is why this was not my main option. The one that I actually wanted to get was the Dulce de leche one. By the way, I just want to say, the Cheesecake Factory has the nicest people work there. I know how annoying it can be, first of all, when I bring Salem to places. Even though he behaves really well, it's like an annoying thing for people. I am fully aware. I don't want to leave him alone for too long, especially because we just moved. He's extremely anxious still, so I really had no option. The people who work there were so nice and understanding of Salem, the filming situation. Honestly, thank you, Cheesecake Factory. That was really good. So this is the Dulce de leche one, which is melted now. Dulce de leche is way more of like my favorite kind of flavor profiles in things, like sweet, milky. This is so smooth. It's got like crispy walnuts. It is very sweet. It's almost too sweet, to be honest. I would say it's as good as the original Cheesecake Factory cheesecake one. This, with my brown sugar coffee, I've just been to Mars. I've just been somewhere else that is not here. This is so good. This is like the best combination. Honestly, try this together. Some whipped cream, dulce de leche cheesecake, and then... Oh, wow. If you're allergic to dairy... Exactly that. If you're allergic to dairy, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is worth it. Call the funeral home in advance, do a 12-month payment arrangement, and go for it. It's so good. It's got these candy walnuts. I need the recipe for this. If anyone has the secret recipe for this, please let me know. This is incredible. This and the Korean fried cauliflower, the best thing I've ever eaten since I've been in America. 10 out of 10. Easy. I'm gonna give Salim a little bit of whipped cream because he loves whipped cream, especially eaten from my finger. That's like his favorite. Try it. What do you mean? No, I'm not gonna be here with the whipped cream on my finger now. You have to finish it. I have nowhere else to put it. Have the whipped cream. Great. You had one job, buddy. He gets really overwhelmed when he really likes something, which makes him not be able to enjoy it and eat it. Clean up those wrists. What's wrong with that finger? I just washed it. And this was officially the first time that me and Salem went to have dinner or lunch, or I don't even know what time it was, at a restaurant since we've moved to America. I know a lot of you guys, especially on Instagram, were asking me to make this video, so I really wanted to bring you guys along. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I would be able to eat a lot more than I did, but I'm not surprised. I was already expecting the portions to be big, but I didn't expect them to be that big. However, I do have every single thing that I didn't eat. Do not worry, this is coming home with me. You're coming home with me. I will eat it still tonight. Let me know. Oh, Salem, you snorted all over my coffee. I'm gonna have to go get a new coffee. This was like $10. It could have been the apple cheesecake. Please do let me know in the comment section what other things you want to see. I'm happy to bring the camera and just film things. I mean, a lot of the things that I'm doing, it's very new to me. I feel like I'm very out of my comfort zone in anything that I'm doing here, which I do know that it makes for a good video because it makes it more interesting for you to watch me getting adjusted to a new country / struggle. Don't forget to give the video a like before you go, subscribe and switch the notifications on so you don't miss out on future videos. I love you and I will see you guys on my next video. Salem, say goodbye, snot on the camera, something. Give us something. Bye bye.